What's up everyone, I'm MattJS93 and welcome to episode 22 of Taking the Hybrid Road. So we start off this episode by buying Tim Howard. I know I've slated his normal form a lot recently, but his in form is definitely an improvement and we have to buy a formation card for him as well. And yes, it is certainly an improvement. It's up there in my rating system of goalkeepers with Hugo Lloris, because Hugo Lloris for me is definitely the best goalkeeper in this game. I haven't used Iker Casillas or Manuel Neuer. Well, I've used Manuel Neuer, but not that much to really get a good feel for what he's like. But Hugo Lloris is definitely my favourite keeper in this game, and Tim Howard is definitely up there with him because he just makes some very, very good saves. Obviously, he's going to let in some goals, and some of them aren't. Keepers really wouldn't want to let some of the goals that he does let in go past them, but that's what it is in the game, and sometimes FIFA comes to play in when you concede goals. Obviously, I'm not saying scripting, but I mean like some goals the impact engine can mess up and then inadvertently it will end up in a goal. But obviously in the first game we win 3-0. The guy did decide to quit out, and as you see, this next player has Rafael Sobis, and I've come up against a few teams with Rafael Sobis in, but they don't really use skills, and I do not see the point in getting Rafael Sobis if you're not going to use the skills. You might as well get somebody like Fernandinho. I know he's got 4-star skills, but like 5-star skills, generally you'll want to be using those skill moves. And I come up against someone recently with Maicon Lieta, and you'll see that game in a later episode, but all he did was McGeady spins. Those were the only 5-star skills he did. For a player that costs, I believe, 150,000 coins, you're going to want to utilise his best attributes, which are his pace and his skills. Obviously, it's easy to abuse pace because all you do is hold down the sprint button, but using the skills, like if you're going to get that play, you're going to be wanting to do the hocus pocuses, the triple flip flaps and stuff like that. But for the next game, we come up against a player that has a pretty much all bronze team, a few shinies in there, but no one too dangerous. And I know I've come up against, I think, 3 maybe low chem teams. We do come up against some 100 chem teams, I think, later on in an episode. I don't really cherry pick my opponents, to be honest with you. If they ready up, I'm more than happy to ready up because they've got low chem, and I go into the game feeling a bit more confident, but what I like to do is try and pick a team. I don't mind playing a person with 100 chemistry as long as their ratings are around my team's ratings, because then there's no handicap and it's a pretty even game, and it's pretty much done on who's the better FIFA player. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, I really don't like it when people buy these really, really good players and don't utilise their like 5-star skills. Well, I say good players, I mean really expensive players, because they've seen them on YouTube, they've seen them buy them, because it just takes them off the market for people that actually will use their 5-star skills and make these amazing compilations for YouTube and stuff like that. But that game does finish 5-0. Very, very convincing win. Kanji and Papi Cisse up front are just absolute gods. And we finish off this episode by listing up a few players. Adoy here goes for about £2,000, and he sold immediately. So we could have made a little bit more profit off him, but an immediate sale doesn't really bother me. And also we got Neto for 1,500 coins. He goes for about 3,500, and he does sell for that. And he's a very good Brazilian silver. And Salcido goes for about 1,700 coins. So that is the end of the episode. Sorry it's a bit short. I didn't really have too much content to put in, but if you did enjoy this, please do give it a like, comment as well, subscribe for more. Feel free to add my second account, SloshyBloom02, on Xbox. And I've been MattJS93. Thanks for viewing.